Hi friends, this is again Uma Rani Purushothaman. I am just going to explain to you now about inferential statistics. In the previous I told you about the descriptive statistics where we are using like non-parametric tools. This is just again the vice versa. In the case of inferential, the word itself tells it is not only it is not describing, it is bringing inferences from the data. We normally make use of analysis with the help of statistical tools, and finally we will give this tell like this is what we have inferred from the above data. So that is what we mean as it is called as inferential statistics. So here we are defining the population whatever we are studying. Suppose I want to find out now that they have found out a medicine for corona, whether it is really effective. If I want to make a study, then we will define the population whomever we are studying, and we will draw samples, whoever is affected by this corona, we will draw samples from different in the hospital from the total population, and then from these samples we will derive generalizations. That is what I called as we are giving inference from applying the tools. Okay, so it is helping us to give explanations, okay, like whether this medicine is really useful for the patients or not, like that it is giving the inference. So we will frame a hypothesis here, and after framing the hypothesis we will apply the tools. As I told you, parametric tools we have to use here, not mean median mode. We will use ANOVA, regression, F test, T test, all these we can use here, and here we will draw a conclusion and we will predict from the past data. We will predict and then give a conclusion saying yes, this medicine which is invented by this Bharat pharmaceutical is really effective. Like that we can give a conclusion here. Just to have a look here, in the case of inferential statistics, it allows us to make inference from the data. I told and we are defining the population we are studying. Whomever is attacked by corona, all of them we are calling them as population. From that we will select representative samples, because the lakhs of people are affected. We can't take the entire population, maybe 10,000 people or something, like I will select from different hospital. It takes data from the sample and we are making generalization. That is very, very important. It helps to suggest, give explanation for the situation or phenomena. That fact we are explaining here. It allows us to draw conclusion based on the prediction of the past data. And as I told you, it is quantitative research, and parametric tools like ANOVA, F test, regression we will use, and we are doing hypothesis testing here. And if I want to find out the effectiveness of the new medicine, I can test here. And so you are clear about inferential and descriptive. Descriptive means just we will describe the data, that is it. Okay, but in the case of, for example, like we will describe these are all the ingredients we have to use to prepare an alva. So that is descriptive. But when I do it and find out whether the taste is good and whether it has come out well, then it is called as inferential. In simple, I am telling you. So in the case of inferential, we are coming into a conclusion, okay, whether it is really useful or not. So anything we draw with generalizations and conclusions applying the parametric tools, then it is called as inferential statistics. Please have a good knowledge about what is meant by descriptive and what is meant by inferential. If you know this, definitely you will not do any mistake. You will be very clear that here I should use ANOVA, here I must use chi-square, here I will use standard. All that you will be very, very clear about it. I think with this I will wind up and go for the next tomorrow I will meet you again with another next new information for you. Thank you.